Welcome to Secrets of the Stars, where we explore the ancient knowledge of astrology, decode your unique blueprint, and unveil how the wisdom of the sky contributes to your life. I'm your host, Abby Lutus, astrologer, mentor, and sky guide. It's time to embark on a cosmic adventure of self-discovery and understanding why you are the way you are. Let's dive in. Hello and welcome back to Secrets of the Stars. I am so excited to be back in here. It has been a few incredible months since I have sat down to record a podcast in real time like this. This episode is going to be airing within the week, and it has been a while since I've sat down to record a podcast like this in real time. I have been doing a lot of travel, as you have probably noticed from my pre-recorded episodes. I was talking about where I was going, but I drove my van from the Sunshine Coast in Queensland all the way back to Central Australia, where I have been tour guiding for several years. I have done a couple of tours out here. Predominantly, I guide on the Larapinta Trail, and I've also been out to Western Australia for a tour out there, and it was so incredible. It was my first tour in Western Australia. I got to go out to the Ningaloo Reef and Exmouth and down to Monkey Mia, and let me tell you, the coastline of Western Australia is incredible. This was not my first time to this area, but it was my first time guiding, and I mean, I really love guiding for the simple fact that it just puts you into nature and into all these beautiful areas and environments. And the western coastline of Australia is absolutely pristine. I wondered to myself, why is this area just so, uninhabited? I drove for 2 days from Perth in the southwest up to Exmouth, and there is not many towns along the way, let me tell you. A lot less than what I had expected to see. And it's just because this place is so far away from anywhere else in the world, and it takes a long time to get there. I don't think it's like undiscovered, because there are people out there and you can get to these beautiful places. But I tell you what, it is just pristine. Being in the water up in near the Ningaloo Reef was just phenomenal. I am so excited to get back there, and hopefully very soon. Anyway, let's get back to the episode. In this episode, I'm going to be talking all about the astrology of July, and there is a lot going on this July. Before we jump in, I wanted to let you know that I'm open for astrology and natal chart readings. I've just opened up some dates in my calendar for July, so if you are interested and want to dive into your own personal chart, you can uncover your uniqueness, your superpowers, your brilliance. Come and book a reading with me today. And I always recommend starting with a natal chart reading if you've never had any form of astrology reading before. If you want to deepen your self-understanding and empowerment and go even deeper with this work, with astrology, you can join Starlit. It's my personal development and astrology course where you will learn how to harness astrology to thrive with your natural energies. With 9 self-paced modules, you can sign up now to join and start this course, and you can also be invited into the next live round, which is going to be happening later this year. It's significantly discounted at this point in time, so if you are curious and wanting to study and learn astrology, I would highly recommend getting in now. This is just such a bargain with so much inclusions, and with the opportunity to join the next live round, and which the price will be going up for. So all the details and links are in my show notes, so don't miss out on that one. All right, let's jump in to July, and we start out with the first week of July. There is a little bit going on. We had some events happening at the end of June with Saturn stationing retrograde. And on Tuesday the 2nd of July, Neptune now stations retrograde. So along with this, Mercury will also trine Neptune, and then Mercury will also move into Leo on the 2nd of July. So there's a bit going on from the get-go. So Neptune stationing retrograde, it's a chance to enhance your spiritual sensitivity, your emotional introspection, and really bring increased focus on your inner experiences and the subconscious mind. This is a good time to delve deeper into your dreams, your intuitive insights, your artistic pursuits, your creativity, explore spiritual beliefs, engage in practices such as meditation, creative visualization, or even reflect on your connection to the divine or the universe or whatever it is that you call it. This transit, which goes for about 5 to 6 months, could also feel it can feel confusing. You might have the need to want to escape. You might feel disillusioned. So it's important to stay grounded during Neptune retrograde and this period of time. Be cautious about falling into self-deception or engaging in unhealthy behaviors that might be addictive or, cause for escape from reality. This is what Neptune can do. It rules addiction. So for the next, 5 to 6 months, we're going to be with Neptune retrograde. It happens every year, so it is not uncommon. But as Neptune stations retrograde, Mercury will come to trine Neptune. And so what this is going to mean, it's just maybe like an easier connection with your thinking and intuition. I suggest allowing yourself to dream big. This harmonious aspects that is happening, this transit with Mercury trining Neptune, is encouraging us to think big, dream big, and really expand what it is and be connected to the guidance and the downloads that you are receiving. You can do this and you can enhance this by taking time out, being near water, especially the ocean. Neptune rules the ocean, because this will help you integrate everything that's been coming up. And even if you need to escape or be on your own, this is a good time for that, and that those downloads might come easier and faster during this time. Not long after Mercury makes its trine to Neptune on the 2nd, it will enter Leo. And Mercury in Leo is going to be building on the Leo season vibes, which we will soon be entering. It's not quite Leo season until toward the end of July. But Mercury is the first planet to move into Leo. So the energy and themes will be shifting into this warm-hearted, charismatic sign. As we know, Leo, there's an opportunity for new conversations to flow with passion and to use your mind to engage in things that you love. Take a kind-hearted approach, be bold, don't be afraid to step out on stage and express your message. This is what Mercury in Leo does. Your mind is going to be more than ready to be on show. So stand up and be seen. Bring love and kindness to everyone you meet with this transit. It's really about speaking up and speaking out. Then on Wednesday, we have Venus come to make a trine with Saturn. So Venus is now here to align your values and show you how you can receive love and money and the values and really instill them within yourself. Maybe you've been working hard at this. And if you have, this is a time where the hard work you have been putting in can pay off. So be open to receive and create structures so that will support you so that you can find ease in calling in this balance in all the hard work that you have been putting in. Also on the 3rd of July, Mercury will oppose Pluto. Now, this energy might feel fast and intense. So if you're going through transformation or a transformative time, watch your words. You could have the tendency to speak before you think about what it is that you want to say. If it feels like you are staring down the barrel of an issue, just take extra care. Things might feel at opposite ends of the spectrum. Take care not to get lost in critical thoughts in your mind, because this will only bring you down. And instead, try journaling about what's on your mind, as this will make this transit easier today and not so challenging. So Wednesday the 3rd is a little bit of harmony and a little bit of challenge. Then on Saturday, there is a lot going on. Saturday the 6th of July is the new moon in Cancer, which is a really strong moon. But before that moon is exact, Mars will make a sextile to Saturn. And this is generally, an energizing, harmonious aspect. And with a little bit of effort, you'll be able to bring about a surge of both physical and mental energy, which has the opportunity to invigorate you, provide you with clear boundaries and a structure and foundation to harness this energy. Okay, so this heightened vitality encourages taking risks, decisive action, and getting things done. Seize this opportunity and make decisions effortlessly. Shed what you no longer want in your life or what no longer aligns with your purpose. Just get it out of your life and so that you can move forward. Be focused on your purpose and conserve energy for what truly matters, and focus and channel this energy into what truly matters in your life. Then we have the new moon in Cancer. Now, the moon itself rules Cancer, so it's bound to be potent, strong energy. And new moons represent fresh starts. And so you can tap into how it is that you are feeling, your emotional body. It's likely that your intuition will be very strong and heightened today, and bask in this nurturing energy. Drop into your feeling body and connect with the new beginnings of this energy, because new moons are about new energy. And with the new moon in Cancer, it's likely to it could feel very emotional, but you want to set intentions for, tuning into that intuition, using it in an even deeper way. I often talk about the intuition, and, I ask people, do you have a connection with your intuition? Because it's easy to be receiving the messages or even hear them, but what can be challenging is to be trusting the messages that come through, because sometimes messages might not be what we would logically want to do in a situation. So use this power today to reconnect and have that deeper connection to your intuition so that you can move forward with a fresh new start. Venus also squares Chiron, and so this is a time of this can be a time of challenge, potentially healing. Don't be too hard on yourself. Be gentle in facing any areas of yourself that are perhaps wounds, perhaps things that are cyclical, that things that you might be finding difficult to break, or, things that keep coming up for you, especially when it comes to relationships, when it comes to love. Be open to learn to what you have been through so that you can move forward. Then we move into the second week of July, and it starts off on Monday with Venus making a sextile to Uranus on the 8th of July. So this could be rather exciting. It's a day where you can expect the unexpected, especially when it comes to love, romance, and money. With a small amount of effort and a little bit of fun, you might see an unexpected proposal or like a date that's going to be full of fun or flirtatiousness, which suddenly falls in your lap or just comes from out of nowhere. So lean into the excitement and be open to receive what is coming your way today. Then on Tuesday the 9th, Mercury makes a sextile to Jupiter. And sextiles are fun and fiery, and Jupiter is expansive. So you will be able to see the things that are abundant, the things that are blissful in your life, especially when it comes to connecting. And it's likely that conversations will flow with a little ease today. And you could even receive a message or an email or a phone call with some good news. If you're planning to go on a day trip or go traveling, or embarking on a short getaway, this is a really great time, and it's likely to flow easily to you if you're making plans or if you're actually setting out on that journey. So you're going to feel abundant and happy on these travels. Then on Thursday, the Sun makes a trine to Saturn. So this transit is shining light on and helping you to find ease when it comes to maybe the things that are more difficult in your life, creating the foundations that you need and the discipline and the boundaries that are going to help you excel and move forward and shine and illuminate your brilliance. All right. So you have to find the flow and create these structures, essentially. I find, sometimes I'm very connected with Saturn, and, it can be this planet of challenge and hard things and things that we don't want to face. And structure is something that I commonly talk about when it comes to Saturn. Within structure, within having a solid foundation, there is so much creativity, and it can really propel us to being the most incredible versions of ourselves and the most illuminating version of ourselves. And I think that this day with the Sun trining Saturn, it's a beautiful opportunity for that. Then on Friday the 12th, Venus makes a trine to Neptune. So this is also a really beautiful time. Venus and Neptune's energies can bring some lightness. I often say, put the rose-colored glasses on, float away, and just enjoy a day that's dreamy, that's beautiful, that's creative, that is connecting with friendships, with feminine, sensual energy. Lean into the things that you love and, escape from the challenges of reality for a little bit and just really, really dive in. So on the 12th, Venus is entering into Leo. And it will be moving through Leo until the 5th of August. And with Venus moving through Leo, she will be transiting through the space where she went retrograde late July and into August last year. So you can look back on this time frame and see what was happening. And you might see how relationships, matters of love or money, or values and things associated with the feminine or even significant females in your life have shifted. That's what retrogrades cause us to do. They may have also changed or completed. Now, I think astrology can be most powerful in reflection on how and what cycles are impacting us. And this is a great opportunity to think back to roughly this time last year to what was happening in those areas of your life. Venus in Leo transits can bring out confidence and bold self-expression, especially in women. So you might feel called to step up and claim your rightful place on stage. This time could also be marked by heightened passion, romance, and creativity, and has a sense of fun and dramatic flair. That's what Leo brings, right? You might feel the need for more attention or more appreciation, and watch out for the tendency to become arrogant or, express excessive pride. These are the shadow sides of Leo. On Saturday the 13th, Venus then makes an opposition to Pluto. So this transit could stir up some intense emotions. When it comes to relationships, when it comes to love, when it comes to the females in your life, you could face a power struggle or hidden agendas could rise to the surface. This transit can challenge superficial connections. So if you have any of those, it's going to urge profound change and really being emotionally honest with yourself. So lean into this by purging any unhealthy attachments or building a deeper connection through honest communication with those people in your life. Then we move into week 3. On Monday the 15th, the sun will square Chiron. And today will bring energy to what it is that you're trying to heal in the Aries energies of your chart. So if you know where your Aries is in your chart, you can have a look and see what is going on there. This transit, it can be challenging because it's a square, and that's what squares bring. They bring maybe things that we don't want to look at, but it's a chance to move whatever this is forward, whatever thing that you are trying to heal or move through, or a cycle that you're trying to break. You have the power to do this, and you have it all within you. Okay, so look towards the pure consciousness, look towards the light and the areas that need to be healed, because it doesn't always have to feel heavy, but it's a chance to see things exactly for what they are and start to put into place a plan to move forward and really shift anything that you need to in this area of your life. Then on Tuesday the 16th, Mars makes a conjunction to Uranus. And this could be an interesting energy. Mars brings a fast-paced energy, and Uranus brings the change, the rebel, the unexpectedness, all right? It's a pressure about moving you forward, whether you like it or not, okay? You're going to find yourself motivated to take risks, and you'll be open to any chaos that unfolds, or definitely be open to any chaos that unfolds. Be open to change because it's likely on the cards today, and you want to just be able to embrace it. This transit can be explosive, okay? It can bring about things that are I'm looking for a word, intense, aggressive, because Mars has this fiery anger to it at sometimes. But I kind of see this, I liken this to like a volcano erupting, all right? So we want to try and embrace the positive or the lighter side of this energy. So be available to step into your rebel, to step into your uniqueness, and then it's not going to lead you astray. Okay. On Thursday the 18th, the sun makes a sextile to Uranus. So it won't take too much to experience this unique energy that empowers you, and that, and so that you can stand up for who you truly are in your spirit. All right. This is a time where you're being called to shift something for the better. Take a different path that will illuminate your uniqueness, that yourself, your identity. It's okay to be a rebel and to stand apart from those around you. What's most important is that you show up for the highest version of yourself. And this is what the energy is encouraging you to do today. Trust your intuition always, I say, and embrace this individuality that is you, and shine the light on it. On Friday the 19th, Mercury makes a trine to Chiron. And as we know, the wounded healer, what is it that you are trying to work out? There are a lot of aspects happening with Chiron this month. This one in particular might just give you the downloads. It might just be the message that is dropping in to help you transform this wound or to heal this area of your life that you have been working on. So be open to the insights and understandings that are coming through. Just apply a small amount of effort to reap the rewards, and don't ignore the opportunities or the chance to take the steps to resolve this today. Then on Sunday, the 21st, Mars makes a sextile to Neptune. This energy is about moving something forward. There, as a lot of Mars energy encourages us to do. So there is energy motivating you to tap into creative pursuits, but you have to take the first step. Things don't have to be clear for you to move forward. All right. You just have to take the next step. Trust your intuition, believe in your dreams, harness the power of, your creativity and your connection to what is around you and your purpose. Remember to stay grounded and not to get lost in fantasies or illusion, and make sure you stay practical and focused on your goals. Again, if it helps, spend time near the ocean, spend time near water if you're not feeling aligned. And if you lead yourself, the universe will follow with the exact support that you need. After Mars makes its sextile to Neptune, Neptune is currently at the very end of Pisces. So as planets make these aspects to Neptune, they'll then be moving into a new sign. So after this occurs, Mars will enter Gemini. And Mars actually went retrograde in Gemini a couple of years ago. I think it was at the very end of 2023. Mars is going to be retrograding again at the end of 2024. So stay tuned, because that's going to be intense energy. But Mars moves into Gemini, and when planets change signs, it can be powerful shifts around, happening. Okay, in astrology, Mars is all about the physical energy, the masculine energy. It's about taking action. It's about moving. It's the god of war. So with this shift, especially into Gemini, you might feel momentum. We've already had a lot of planets moving through Gemini. Gemini is very fast-paced energy. So aligned with Mercury, which is also a moving forward energy, you might feel some momentum. You might feel like the push or the propel that is, helping you move forward. A surge of energy, like, maybe the pace of life quickening. As I said, Mars is going to turn retrograde in a few months. And so make the most of the forward moving energy, because when Mars is retrograde, it is challenging. Okay. And we saw a lot of this at the end of 2023. To add to this already jam-packed day, it's the full moon in Capricorn. Now, this is the second full moon in Capricorn. If you remember, we had one last month. So full moons represent peak energy, peak light, where the moon shines at its brightest. So it's a time where you're going to see hard work pay off, especially in Capricorn, because it's a very goal-driven sign. It's very much disciplined and striving to reach and accomplishing what it does to set out. So, if you've been taking steps towards a goal, you might see it come to fruition in this time. You might have a stronger determination, and you might now be reaping the rewards. The thing about this full moon is that it's the second full moon in Capricorn. So look back to the full moon in Capricorn that happened in June, and you might just notice something that was, especially like fast tracked or fast paced, that went and, you maybe leveled up to, to accomplish something, or something happened a lot faster, because having a full moon in the same sign within the month, roughly, it's very rare. So really enjoy the energies of this full moon in Capricorn. It leads us into week 4. So on Monday the 22nd, Venus will make a sextile to Jupiter. So this energy is going to feel fun. It's going to feel light and playful. It's going to be a time where you can find joy in meeting up with loved ones. Perhaps you're going on a date, or you're catching up with a friend. This is beautiful, perfect energy. This is a really beautiful transit. It's one of the best type of energy that we can have, because it's the two positive planets, as we say in traditional astrology, the ones that can bring more beneficial outcomes, making a harmonious alignment. Okay, so make time for the things that you love to do. Make time for the things that you value. If you have something that you want to accomplish with money, this is a great day to be dealing with it. It could be a very lucky day. So enjoy this expansive and joyful day and open your heart to receive what it is that you truly desire. There's a few other things happening on the 22nd. Mercury makes a square to Uranus. And so this brings in a tense energy for the day. Okay. So whilst we've got this overarching, joyful day, and I can see that with the other transits that I'll explain in a minute, Mercury could bring in some tension. So if you're like me and Mercury is your time lord, this might be the one that impacts you more. But this can bring unexpected insights that might even cause tension or might even cause you frustration. It could feel chaotic, it could feel sudden, but maybe it illuminates something for you. To find your power here, you want to just focus on what the message is coming forward for you, what you are being shown, and lean into this, even if it feels challenging. Trust. I just have learned so much with hindsight to trust what is coming through for you. Even if it's sudden, even if it's come out of nowhere, you can always find meaning with this. On the 22nd, the Sun also makes a trine to Neptune, and this is more joyful energy. All right. So this, there's lots of good things about today. It's a great day to connect with your creativity, to create with your unique spirit. And this harmonious aspect of the Sun is really, really beautiful. And I'm asking you to shine ease and lightness into your life. So it's a good day. Again, Neptune is involved to bring water into the picture, to bring the ocean in. If this brings you clarity, if you live near the ocean, even if you live near a lake or a stream or a waterhole, bring this into your day. It's going to really enhance this energy for you. Clear out any lingering energies and, take a day to enjoy this energy that is helping us to tap into our creativity and deepen our intuition of our true self, of our true spirit. Now, Mars also makes a trine to Pluto, which is assertive and it's transforming. Okay, it's very powerful, this energy. This is a very powerful day. There's a lot going on. This transit could create a period of increased determination, increased resourcefulness, and the potential to have success in the things that you go for. It's time to tackle challenges with confidence and make strategic decisions and harness your personal strengths, your personal power, and move things forward. Today is a day to encourage focused action and can lead to positive change and accomplishments in various aspects of your life. So after all of this, the Sun moves into Leo and Leo season begins, which, I am a Leo, so I love Leo season, let me tell you. So I always say cue the fun times, and because this is what Leo is all about. Now, if you know any other Leo friends, they're probably going to have some sort of fun, loving, creative qualities about them. But Leo season is a time where you're going to feel more of a focus on yourself. You're going to feel more passionate, have a sense of courage, and move more towards this fun, loving, vibrant energy. So for the next few weeks, you can expect more warmth. You can expect more heartfelt conversations. You can even, potentially have this connection to pride, this connection to confidence, the connection to wanting to be seen and share the incredible qualities of yourself. Leo is very playful, and along with all those beautiful lighter qualities, Leo energy can also bring out jealous qualities. It can bring out vanity. It can bring out bossiness if it's over the top. So just watch for all of those qualities that might come out in Leo season as well. Then on Tuesday, the 23rd, the sun makes an opposition to Pluto. So this could be uncomfortable as we start Leo season. You might see shadow aspects of yourself arise, and you might... you just might see some things that shift the power balance a little bit. But it's a time where you want to let the light in and truly see like your own power, okay? Because that's what Pluto represents, power. It represents a connection to the underworld. So maybe there's something coming up. It might even be challenging your power, but really stand in your own light and your own spirit. Trust your intuition. It will always guide you. On Friday the 26th, Mercury enters Virgo, and this is Mercury's home sign. Mercury is actually slowing down right now because it is going to be stationing retrograde. It's going to be moving through Virgo and back through into Leo. But whilst Mercury is moving forward in Virgo, I should say, this is an amazing time where you can support others, where you can be of service, you can have clear, open, honest conversations that flow and are likely to be heard. So this is a good time to check in with your health and wellness as well. If there's issues, you can move through them in a fast-paced way, all right? Lean into this caring, organized side of Mercury and Leo. Watch for overthinking, watch for anxiety, and ground into the earth if needed. Virgo is an earth sign, so it's always helpful to remember that and reconnect if you are feeling challenged. Also on this 26th, the sun will make a sextile to Mars. So this is shining light and illuminating energy on your physical energy, your ability to move, your ability to show up and take steps forward in your life. What are the goals and the dreams and how can you start taking action towards them? This energy is going to be helpful for that. It's positive, but it does require initiative from us. It requires us to take the lead and us to take the first step. My mentor always said, and I think I've already said it once in this podcast, if you lead with the steps, the universe will follow. And this is a prime example of what this transit represents. Feel a sense of confidence and courage as you do so, and allow yourself to take risk and face challenges if you need. You know, that power is available to you today. Also on the 26th, Chiron stations retrograde. So Chiron, being the wounded healer, is a chance. Chiron retrograde also lasts for about 6 months and it happens every year, so it's not an uncommon time. But if there's any transformations that you're going through, any things that are coming up that you want to heal, oftentimes you might recognize cycles or patterns of behavior that just keep repeating. This is a great time to reflect with your inner world and see what is coming up. And it's a great way to get the guidance and insight from just leaning in. Perhaps it's journaling. It might even be meditation. This is where the answers are going to come from when it comes to any challenges, any cycles, any core wounds that you are moving through. Then we have the final week of July, which is like a half week. And on Wednesday, the 31st, Venus makes a trine to Chiron. So this could potentially be, after we've just seen Chiron station retrograde, a chance to unveil profound healing, all right, through love, because that's what Venus represents. Maybe even through relationships or connecting with your self-worth. It all intertwines. Allow wounds to mend. Let light in if it needs to. Sometimes we close ourselves off to life, okay? We need to let it in and allow ourselves to receive the healing. Allow ourselves to embrace vulnerability, because then it can become our superpower, all right? So this is a chance to nurture old habits, or nurture old hurts, I should say, not old habits, and gain insights on renewed wisdom that might help us move forward. So follow your heart on this day, and together with your heart and that connection, you can experience healing. All right. So that's how July ends on the 31st of July. And that is a jam-packed month. So there you have it. It's a lot, right? It's a lot going on for July. If you'd like to learn how these energies are going to impact you on a more personal level, because whilst I've spoken about everything here, some of it may not be very strong for you in your life. So if you want to explore how it's going to affect you personally, you can go to my website, abbylutis.com, and book in for a forecast reading. And as I mentioned at the start, I do always recommend booking a natal chart reading first if you've not already had one. This way you'll be able to understand a little bit more about astrology, because I do teach you a little bit about how it all means and the lingo and everything before we get into the more technical things. So I hope you've enjoyed today's episode, and until next time, keep shining bright. Thank you for joining me on this cosmic journey of self-discovery. If you have enjoyed this episode, please leave a review and share it with someone who you think would love it. Keep exploring the secrets of the stars, and remember, the universe has woven a unique story just for you. Until next time, keep shining bright.